Alright, welcome to the new guide. Today we're playing Thrall, the Orc War Chief, or used to be. Anyway, let's go through talents. We're not gonna go through the combo part because basically the combo part is when 20 kicks in and if only Wind Rush is picked. Otherwise, he's not that kind of a combo-ish hero. So alright, let's go through reason why Thrall is really strong early game, and you wanna on solo lane, and you're gonna build him according basically according to the enemy team, and will you play a solo lane or not. So on level 1, this is what you go for if you're solo laning, because basically this lets you stay on the lane and the damage is increased, you don't spend so much mana. In the same time, you're harassing, you're keeping lane clean and healing yourself, because of course Frost Wolf Resilience, as it says, dealing damage to abilities grant 1 stack of Frost Resilience at 5 stacks. Thrall is easily healed for some HP, and this is what provides him to stay on lane, but not only this, but also mana tide. And this is basically the only time you're gonna pick mana tide if you're struggling on your lane, because of course Frost Resilience is gonna give you more mana and cooldowns reduction, so you can harass more and do the quest faster, which is pretty easy. And you don't even have to engage or anything, you can just stay range and poke until, you know, the other side is just worn off, or it doesn't matter really because you're gonna clear the waves. But like level 7 of course depends from the rest of the enemies, but we're not gonna do that today. Today we're gonna do something that I like to call a quest Thrall, which is really strong on true lane map, and especially if you are not soloing, which is of course kinda rare, but still not impossible. And even if we do go on the in the game after as a solo, we're still gonna do this. We're gonna pick Crash Lightning. So we're starting with a quest, of course a bit harder than this one, because we require 2 heroes to be hit with Chain Lightning, so the damage will be increased, and after that the hits will prioritize heroes, which won't really make much difference, but why not? Reward is a reward. Then on level 4 we have options, right? Like first, Resilience is anti-auto attack heroes, while Frost Wolf Pack is a quest, and basically you don't get anything until you do it, which is hit 7 heroes without dying or failing to hit. So we need to use 7 Fire Spirits, 100% hit, so we can reduce the cooldown and mana of it for 50%, which is a kinda game changer, right? And this is what we're gonna go next. So this is why I'm calling this quest build. It just, oops, Crash Lightning, damage heroes, Frostful Pack, damage heroes, and then on level 7 we have Maelstrom Weapon, which also is gonna make us attack heroes, and this is mainly for reward, which is up to getting 40 attacks. Thrall permanently gained 15% increased moving speed, which is really nice when you're just faster than everyone else, and with the bonus of 40% on use, it's just crazy. But this is not a must-have talent. I suggest that you consider the other 2 as well. Follow through is for burst. It will be better if there is some of the heroes that you need to just bring him down. Just following with using chain lightning, and then hitting, then the spirits, and then hitting, then maelstrom weapon hitting. So basically getting this extra 40 damage all the time, while Ancestral Wrath is really nice if the enemy has one tank. So if they have one tank in your Thrall, this is what you absolutely must take, because you don't really have to deal with anyone else. You can just crush down their attack. I mean, 15% of maximum health is a lot, and bringing down that one tank is most of the time better, like 99% of the time better, because obviously just one tank, of course, no one else will be able to peel for the rest of the heroes. Level 10, two options, Sundering or Earthquake. Earthquake is already nerfed and buffed all over the place, and the last time it was nerfed on level 20, where this shields was no, the pulses were removed, I think. It doesn't really matter. At the moment, Earthquake is really nice for engage and disengage at the same time. Sundering is something that you go if you're lacking extra damage, or you just require burst in order to prevent their healer, you know, bring them back. Sundering is what we're gonna go for in this build, because it's gonna be just fun. No, we like just to burst, alright? So we want to bring down anything that is in the way and making problems. What I want to like to point out for Sundering and way to use it is when you use where you place the cursor is where the Sundering will go through. So if you, let's say hero is, you know, right there, if you place it over here on the side, it's gonna hit there and it's gonna move him back. So if you use it on the hero, it's not 100% that it's gonna move him back if you want him to go back. We'll see that in the game, of course. So on 13, again, we have situational pick. What we're gonna go for is Grace of Air, Wind Fury attack, grant twice as many attack of Frostful Resilience or Frostful Grace. This depends of what we are against, but Spirit Shield is also really good if you are against, well, spellcasters, of course, and this is why I said it's really optional. But as I said, in this game we're gonna choose one of these two. I actually like Frostful Grace pretty much because the surprise heal is something that enemies don't count on, and it's pretty dope. Yeah, it's pretty dope. Even though this is pretty awesome, we'll see. We're gonna choose between these two, and the way we're gonna choose is pretty simple. This one means that they don't have any stun slows, and we are able to use our Wind Fury without any problems. And this one means that they do. So let random hero is Diablo. Of course, we won't be able to just, you know, go ahead and swing our mace. Meaning this will be better than this because it's instant, right? We don't have to attack. While this one is anti-spells. 16 options. Tempest Fury get us a third hit for 75 normal damage. Not really interested. It's the third hit. Could be not enough time to do it. Maybe it will, but probably not. This is basically a Giant Slayer, so this is only good if they have two tanks. Thunderstorm is something that we will go for, especially if we do not die, because this is reset on his death. So if we have like 10 deaths or something, we really don't want this, because obviously we're gonna die again, and we're gonna just decide something else. With this one, the route is increased to 1.5 seconds, but it's not that big of a game changer, so I would suggest Thunderstorm at any time, because slow is really great. It's gonna help you land wolves easier. So, alright, on 20, if we picked this ultimate, we're gonna think, do we want to upgrade it? So, reason is that it doesn't have to be upgraded. Maybe the healer is doing fine, you don't really have any problems with heals, and this is not required. So in all other occasions you should pick it, because, well, obviously 15% is pretty nice, especially if hits 3 times. That's like 45% to 5 heroes, really a lot, and usually it does last enough. Windrush is when we have to take care of some healer. Just think about, I don't know, Medic or Ana, I don't know. You can just go from behind, jump on it with Wind Fury. Of course, we're gonna pick follow through in this case if we are taking Windrush, and just crash it down. It's gonna be melted. Nexus Blades, never. It's not really that impactful or anything. It's just the other talents are just way better. Windrush with free Wind Fury, being able to blink in addition with move speed, and the wolves, it's just a surprise damage, which is, I say, this is like the only reason why I would make the whole video about the combo. On the other hand, we have World Breaker, which is some sort of Brightwing Emerald Wind. It separates team if you're able to land it properly, and the cooldown is reduced by 20 seconds, and you have like those 3 seconds to do your magic, right? So in this case, we're gonna pick this, which is the least picked actually from the old 4. Even some people even pick Nexus Blades, because I don't know why. Actually, don't know why. Glory to the Horde. Actually, I should actually change the skin, but I like the skin. Yeah, I wish we can choose the original voice, but it's fine. So we're the quest guy, and let's see what we got. It's okay, team. It's pretty good. It's fine. Because the talent explanation took a while, but it has to be done. Because, of course, we want to know what is exactly what we want to do. So Garden of Terra is pretty much separated one to another, but the quest on level 1 would be good. We might have problems with level 4, which probably I wouldn't go for at the moment. If you would look at their team, they don't really have any scary spells, so we would benefit a lot from reducing the auto attack damage from Greyman and Maiev. The rest are, you know, just fillers. We do have a nice team though. Oh, that might be too loud. Alright. So, we're picking Crash Lightning here, and this is what I would pick on this map. Like, at any... I don't care at any moment. Why is this still too loud? It's crazy. Making me insane. But on level 4, I would not probably pick this. Probably I would go with Fair Resilience. You know, just getting more healing, and on hits we get basically armor for next 2 hits for 50%, which is great. So randomly I'm gonna check this. Okay. We don't really wanna get in all the way because we don't have any options to escape, which our team didn't realize just now. And I did use the wolves, so the hook was uncalled for. Okay. Can you get this? Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna just go on the bottom and soak, which at this point shouldn't be scary or anything. You're just gonna soak and nothing else. We're not interested in a fight with Blaze. He can just do whatever he wants. Alright. Nothing scary here. Can we do quests? No. Too bad. Alright. Just chilling, just chilling. So the two are in the middle. They should probably go back. Let's blink because they're not paying attention to the map. We can actually still stay here and just push this a little bit. Just gotta pay attention to that mana, so we will be able to hold up. Okay. Hello, Blaze. Okay, should we rotate? Nope. Yes, nope. We're gonna lose a lot of experience if we rotate, so I just chill here. I was expecting him to do that faster. We can't really damage him, that's the problem and the reason at the same time why I don't want to engage him. Select a talent. So yeah, at this point I would go with Fairy Resilience, but for the sake of the build we're going with this. So they're on mid. We can actually switch now, try to get some stacks. Okay, let's just check here. The idea is gonna steal us, which means someone might engage. Okay. So what I like to do right now is get the camp because, well, it's pretty. It's not that hard, especially this when the siege camps are changed, and well, obviously we have to go and fight for seeds. We can take some damage without bothering to move. Because obvious healing. Okay. So at this point I'm just running the closest one I see. Oh, nice dodge. Okay. So as Thrall you don't really have to worry about damage taking from, well, anything that's not a hero. Which is why I'm actually just going in for this boss. Nothing to worry about. And especially on this early. Damage is just great and healing is even better. Can you get him? Nope. Okay. So let's steal some stuff here. Just holding here in the bush so we can see if someone is coming from this side. And in the same time, if you're standing in the bush, they will not know who is in the bush. They will know someone is there, but they will not know who. So now we're going for medicine weapon. Once again, I wouldn't go for this one. In this particular game, I wouldn't go for it. Because, well... Oh. Some fight stuff. Because they are kind of controlling this rangey places and the game itself. Okay, so we have a turret going on bottom, which is nice. He's gonna soak that. Otherwise it would be a problem for us. Just rotating all the way there, it would suck. It would suck so much. Okay, so they are gonna go. I think I'm gonna just stay here and just soak this. Our team would be nice if he would engage. And just try to push top. We can't go in here, it's just way too risky. Basically 1 versus 4 as I see it. Maybe even 5. I don't know. Okay. Can we get another stack here? Nope. Okay. Yeah, fight me. Don't wanna risk it. 1-on-1 we can just crash her. She has no idea. Alright, so we have Sundering here, which once again I wouldn't as the level 7 talent, I would literally go for either Ancestor Red or Follow. Like, both of them are really nice. Okay. That's gonna save us for a moment. The hooks are not really planned. If we get slow, we get to kill. We don't. Alright. So at this point, I would like to just go on the side and try to involve myself into 1 versus 1 combat where I am able to do the quest for the both. Okay. So we're never afraid of 1 versus 1 unless it's really some OP hero or something. Like Varian or I don't know. Oh, nice one. Is it nice enough? Okay, we have no mana, that's a bit of a problem. Oh, not just a bit of... I'm gonna just peel here for stitches. We don't really have to be always... If we are a bruiser, it doesn't mean that we can't help. By any means, like, body blocking is always important. So we have 3 here. The quest is... yeah, it's fine. It will get better. So we have 12 there. 20 will be nice. Not even sure will we be able to complete it on time. But we do wanna get seeds right now as much as possible. Because they're gonna get their terror. We have people trying something on mids, which is really bad. Because it was just 2 of them. Okay, that's 2 quests. I'm gonna just try and save him here. But he's still going back. Ah. Okay. That was just weird. Yeah, 2 of them inside. If he was going on the other side, I would probably go for him. But... of course, trying to play safe. We already are 1 player down. Losing another one makes it a even bigger problem. Alright, so at this point I like this one more. So I'm just gonna get it. It just provides us insta heal once we press D. Not even dodging. No dodging, no problem. Alright. Okay, we need 1 more. It would be nice if we can complete it. Not too much interested in this guy, but yes, interested in that one. We can probably get him. And the quest is done. Perfect. So we did a quest for Spirit, which gonna makes us more spammy with it. Give us mana, yes. We should actually get this down, but our team is separated, so even getting it wouldn't be wise, because if we die, and we could, he can easily die actually. I used to say always like that, if you see a mage pushing, it's bad, it's just so bad. Okay, let's get this down. So I'm trying to get this down because I can't get the Terra down. But I can bring that down so he won't have any extra damage. So, okay. He is actually in a pickle and we can't do much for it. Okay, I'm gonna separate here. Or not. That was unexpected. Okay, let's heal ourselves. Can we survive? No. Okay. That's the thing with separating and having a mage doing something that he's not supposed to do. If you're a mage, never push on your own. But we should benefit from this because we just lost the bottom one on a second night. It's not that big of a deal, but depends what we're gonna do now. Here, if Tracer plays this right, we should get another one, or at least clear this, which will be great. Well, they will not. So we will get the 16 first, which is great. I guess I'm gonna go here and soak. Tracer shouldn't be having any problems. Right, so here is again choices. This is pretty cool, right? Doing some damage. Basically everything is doing some damage. But we're going with Thunderstorm as planned, and I would still go for it. It doesn't matter what they have. I mean, according to this, I said that talent is something I like more. Also, we're not doing well with this one, the Q talent. We need to speed it up just a little bit. And the fight of team was irrelevant right there. They were not at the fort yet, so it was just a waste of time. This clearing right now is the best option because we can't fight, and if they do have minions, they can dive us and we're gonna get wrecked. This is really scary if you're moving here without this bush cleared. And I don't think I can save this guy. I will try though. Probably gonna die for him though. Okay, so Malfurion should be punished for his play. Like, he's way too deep, but we're not focusing on correct players, heroes, whatever. I'm gonna just root here and do some damage. Mostly I'm actually just doing the quest. That was a waste, but okay. So if I can, I could go for this because obviously oh no, he's gonna make me a sheep, man. Not cool. Obviously we don't care about the blaze as much as we care for the others. We want to kill others over him. Okay, so we have upper hand right here. I don't know what he's doing, but okay. I'll just go top and soak. Ideally this would be active right now, but we did had that pointless fight on the bottom. Thrall and Cal is actually coming here, but I think that's kind of a waste. But okay. They are here, so we should go back. Not even getting this. It's just way too scary once again, as before. So ideally we're getting the bottom one, which our team already did, which is great. yeah, let it grow. So bush is always the one that's the most scary here. And we're waiting for a hook because obviously we don't have a tank. Well, not the proper one at least. Okay. We can actually punish him here. Oh my god, the slow is insane. Uh-oh. Okay, can we separate? Did the quest. Oh, she's gonna escape. Or will she? From the side. Okay, so we're not faster than anyone else on the map. So let's use it. Body block? Nope. Super fast. Nice dodge. Nice dodge. That was a pathetic placement. So we punished that really hard. We can. That was a tricky move by him. Nice one. Gotta salute it. Select a talent. So at this point I would go considering their hero's Wind Rush, but as I said, for the sake of the build, we're going with this. Can we chase him? We can force him for sure. Okay, that's totally fine. Oh, separate. And ultimate. So we have Greyman incoming, which will be an easy kill. Of course, unless he escapes. But that's totally fine. I guess we're gonna go for this, it shouldn't be a problem. Just bring it down. Move and hit. Move and hit. It's always about that. The Terror was actually pushing really hard, but it was a waste of time. And yeah, that's why we got victory in the end. They would be able to defend with the Terror, but it was a poor decision by them. Wow, the Medivh is actually getting all the shit. So as you can see, the damage done is really nice, even more than Kel, which is, you know, someone that stays in the back, more than Tracer that is able to go in and go out. What else we have? Maiev is one of the usually top damage dealers. Greyman, also one of the great ones. We're still able to out damage them, and we just died once, which wasn't actually our fault, but we did have to try and you know, help our team. So yeah, overall Thrall is pretty nice bruiser and especially good for bringing the shit down. As I was saying in before about the talents, on this matchup I wouldn't go with the same one. Sundering would be the same on 10, but on 20 I would go with Blink, which would be like so better. Frostful Pack would also help us survive more, and in this fight especially. Frostful Grace would stay the same. I just like this too much healing, especially if you time it with the fifth stack of resilience. You just get a double heal and they have no idea what happened. Monster weapon as well, I would go with a bonus damage on next hit after using spell. So as I said, it was like Chain Lightning hit, Root hit, Frost, Maelstrom weapon, whatever his name, Wind Fury hit, so you get extra hits. And the 16 is just way too good because obviously you don't have enough slow, and with this slow you are able to land everything easier, which is why I'm saying Q hit, then Root hit, then Wind Fury hit, instead of Root hit, then Q hit, then Wind Fury hit. and basically he is around this, like 1 to 4, which is, you know, his strongest part, and then the late one, 16 to 20. So this is the time where these are the tier parts where he is actually not so good. So 7 to 13, no impact from Thrall as you would expect. And yeah, that would be it for Thrall. He's good. I don't really play him much, which you can tell by level 10. But again, I did play him. Alright, that's it, yeah. So I'm gonna see you next time with the next. Just tell me your thoughts or whatever you want to see next. Yeah, that's it. Bye-bye.